What we're going to do now is just clean up some of the edges. This is the edges that they sheared off. Kind of a little sharp on the bottom. At the end of the shear makes a sharp edge. The top is kind of rounded over, but the bottom is sharp. So I'm just going to grind them down. Maybe radius off the corners a little bit so that they're not so sharp either. Flip it around so we get the other side. What do you want to see? Papa was building this thing.
She's 2 and doesn't walk. And they went to because the doctor that they went to was the first one that we see at Children's Hospital. We were like, no way. Like, this guy knows nothing. He had this kid in a brace for like 4 months. And cast for like 4 months. And it's just not, it's not right. And I go, we need the Sheetas or something, and someone pays me the whole shift next to between that and someone else. And I go, I went to him, and I was
did distort it a little bit, but it's not really bad. You can hear that table kind of rattling when I do that. Again, I'm going to leave it. If I think it's warping or anything, I'll tack it in the middle. That's all for now. I kind of forgot to film this. What I did is I had this tube steel left over from where I cut the legs off, and I just welded them together at a staggered spacing, and then put a piece of plate or steel down there in between the two legs, and just kind of welded the tubes on there for rod holders. I kind of angled them out a little bit so that you could get the rods into it. And I'll label them somehow. So basically I use 70-18 or 60-10. Then I'll have a tube for miscellaneous rods that I can put in there, bundle them together and label them somehow. But I just kind of thought I'd show that to you. Probably should have filmed some of it, but again, I forgot. Kind of the welding table is almost done. I'm thinking about just throwing maybe some black paint onto the yellow stuff. But I will figure it out. Bring you back. Okay, so here it is finished. I just got finished spray painting it. I didn't spray it all. I didn't spray the expanded metal. I just kind of sprayed the legs. I wanted to get rid of that yellow paint, or most of the yellow paint. There's still places in it that you can see it underneath, but good enough. Of course, I didn't do the top. I want to leave the top bare so I can just stick the ground clamp onto it and it'll ground through the tabletop. But anyways, there it is. I'm not sure if I explained that well enough. What I did is I staggered them so that they would be at different heights, but I also tilted them out away from it, so when you pulled up the rod didn't hit into the bottom of the table. If it had been straight in there, it would have the rod would have hit into the bottom of the table. So I kind of angled it out at a little bit of an angle, but not enough angled out that dust and debris coming off the edge of the table would get into them. They're kind of back in there a little bit. But anyways, there it is, finished. So on to the next project, probably back onto the tractor now.